Arnold, Missouri, are you guys ready for the professional portion of tonight's event? Making his way now to the NFA cage, fighting out of the blue corner, Nick Ellison.
All right, party people, we are back. With the main card and all the professional bouts. Bombs over Baghdad, Outcast, definitely a classic. And Nick Ellison's coming out to it. Now, Sam, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Let me ask you this. With the guys, when you go amateur and you turn professional, your record starts over at 0-0 or what?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, man, that's a big thing. Everything you do as an amateur, it's just like, from kids jumping from middle school wrestling to high school to college, like once you're on that next division, that other stuff don't mean anything anymore, It's great to have on your belt. It's great experience. It's great to get better and improve on, but, it's on paper, it's not really worth a ton.
Yeah, for sure.
Nick Ellison making his way to the cage. This is our first professional bout of the evening. We are starting out at heavyweight tonight. For our pro MMA bouts, these guys are going to get 3 5-minute rounds, obviously, instead of 3 3-minute rounds. Coming to us with an 0-1 record. So, maybe had a rough pro debut, but that's why he's here tonight. He's here to redeem himself. Here to get that win. He looks ready to go. He looks fired up.
Making his way in the red corner, Max McNeely.
Max McNeely. Man, like I said, I started watching video of all these guys earlier in the week, and some guys stood out to me more than others. Like Ty really stood out to me. I watched Max in his last fight. He definitely can eat some punches, man. He's a tough guy. So, if somebody gets drops and goes out in this one, I would be surprised, but I'm not. It's MMA. But I do know, watching Max last fight, man, he was slugging and bugging out there. So.
Max McNeely about to step into the cage tonight. Coming to us out of Gladiator MMA. Fighting out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Says his fight style is MMA, so he believes he's got a good mix of everything, good striking, good grappling.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the feature fight of the night. It is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the NFA heavyweight division. Brought to you tonight by HKA USA, the official glove of the Nemesis Fighting Alliance. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5'10", weight in 243 pounds. He holds an 0-1 professional record representing Glory MMA and Fitness. Fighting out of Lee Summit, Missouri, Nick Ellison. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, is a mixed martial artist standing 6'4", weight in 260 pounds. He holds a professional record, 3 wins, 4 defeats. Representing Gladiator MMA and fighting out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Mad Max McNeely. Your referee in charge of the action, D. Wayne Bess.
Max McNeely says his keys to victory tonight are utilizing his distance, his footwork, and his speed.
That's always some good keys. All right, Max McNeely, tough guy, so he's definitely going to come out banging and slanging.
Yeah, being a taller guy, it sounds like he wants to keep him away, stay moving the whole time. Using the speed, I'm assuming he's going to keep that jab in his face, throw some straight punches, try to keep Nick Ellison away from him the whole time.
The big boys are in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you come to see. Who's the baddest big boy on the planet? Overhand right coming at you. Woo-hoo. Nick Ellison going hard right now. Going for the one-hitter quitter, as we used to say up in the neighborhood. Hit him with the one-hitter quitter.
Ellison in on a head inside single leg here. Does a good job at finishing it.
Notice you said head inside single as we talked about those stats earlier. He's going
right into half guard on top here.
He's going Kimura on the opposite side.
McNeely trying for a Kimura. Might not be able to finish it, but these Kimuras from these bottom half guard positions are great to change position to get back up to your feet. Because obviously Ellison would have to address it if McNeely can execute it properly. And once he addresses it, that's going to be McNeely's opportunity to move.
He's working. He got to cover that. Maybe you need to soften him up with some punches in the rib to get him to get off that Kimura a little bit. I mean, he's on it.
Ellison wants to be, oh,
he got
and
it out.
He gets it out.
Now, I didn't get to see Neely here in those last fights, so I don't know what he has here. I know the last fight I saw him watch, he was just standing banging. So this will be very interesting. Like, when you get here, this is another type of animal. When you got 250 pounds or 70 pounds laying on you and punching you, man, it sucks the life out of you.
Yeah, especially, you know, Ellison looks pretty content with sitting in half guard here and just punching the body, elbows to the face. McNeely does a good job of shrimping and reclaiming guard, though. Let's see if he tries to get back to the feet after this. Ellison doing a good job of peppering him on top here. Getting some good body shots, some good head strikes. I don't think it's really doing too much damage to McNeely, but Ellison definitely scoring points. You know, he's in the top position. He's landing. McNeely not doing too much. Maybe throwing some elbows on bottom. Trying to keep Ellison from posturing up here, but doesn't look like any attempts to stand up yet.
Yeah. Max is doing a great job of not taking too much damage in the guard, but Ellison is definitely scoring points and getting control time here.
There's a shrimp.
Oh,
use that
good
knee
sweep.
shield. Good attempted sweep, and it at least got him back up to his feet. These boys are back to throwing leather here.
Man, yeah.
McNeely does a good job of switching his stance in the middle of his combinations.
Single leg, the cage just saved him.
Oh,
good
right
drop.
there, got him in on a big single. Right into side control.
I think Max is about to take over right now. I saw this guy fight, man.
Ellison gave up his back to try to stand up. Not a good idea here. Let's see if Max decides to try to take the back, or if he does. Hooks right in, and he's going for that rear naked choke.
Gotta get his hips in a little bit. I don't think, he tapped
Oh, and he
him
gets
right
it. First round, rear naked choke, submission victory for Max McNeely.
McNeely's tough, man. Like I said, you gotta be a tough nut to step in that cage, and that guy's definitely a tough nut. Great fight. Nick Ellison was kind of bringing with those overhand rights. Had a lot of control time early on. You know, one sweep changed the whole fight. The big boys don't go the distance, though. Like I figured they would stayed on the feet. I thought they might have went the distance. But it is mixed martial arts for a reason, people. You gotta be well-rounded. Gotta be well-rounded. Big Max putting his arms up in front of the crowd. They're responding. He's all over the place. Great win. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Dwayne Best, calls a stop to the fight. 3 minutes, 6 seconds into the first round, declaring your winner by tap out in a rear naked choke, Mad Max McNeely.
With that, Coach, we move down a weight class for our co-main event of the evening to the light heavyweight division.
Man, what a great fight between you two.
Take it away from the big boys.
On the fight. Anything else you'd like to say out here tonight?
More than anything, I just want to thank people here at Nemesis and the Missouri State Athletic Commission for even putting this show on, because with all the COVID crap and everything, it's hard for us to get shows going. So I appreciate you all coming out. Obviously, my teammates at Gladiator MMA, thank you for everything. Everyone get home safe tonight. Thank you all. God bless.
Mad Max McNeely, ladies and gentlemen.
Very humble and respectful in his interview. Mad Max McNeely with a wonderful finish and a well-earned win tonight.